guys, today it is going to be an extension of yesterday, solving variables on both sides. So for your learning target and all that stuff, you can refer back to that video. So what we're going to do is we're going to add another element to it, which is no solutions. So no solution is the answer when you solve it and the problem does not ring true. So let's get started with the processing. First processing is to rewrite this, accounting for your coefficients or invisible coefficients and your plus negative thinking. So I'm going to write this as 3 plus negative 4x equals negative 7 plus negative 4x. Okay? So some things I want you to pay attention to. Don't forget to draw your boundary line. So if you look here, analyze this side, and then now analyze this side. There's some commonalities here. So both sides have a negative 4x, and then they have different coefficients, different constants. Constant of 3, constant of negative 7. So the first thing I want to do is, it doesn't matter which move I make, but I'm going to choose to bring my 3 to the opposite side. So I'm going to say negative 3, negative 3. So don't forget left to right thinking. I'm starting from left like I'm reading a book. So that goes away. Negative 4x equals, so you have a negative 7 minus 3. Both of those signs are the same because you can change that 3 to a plus negative. So you have a negative and a negative. So I add them together and keep my sign. When your signs are the same, you add and keep the sign. So this is going to be negative 10 plus negative 4x. Now, I put my constants together by moving from left to right. Now I have to put my variables together by moving from right to left. So I'm going to plus 4x plus 4x. Now here's the thing. Negative 4x, even though we don't know what the x is because it's unknown, added by 4x is still 0. They're the exact same thing. One's a positive, the other one's a negative. So that is 0 equals negative 10, and this goes away. Now, 0 does not equal negative 10. We know that. So to be equal, you have to be exactly the same. These are unlike constants. So the answer for this problem is called no solutions. That is my answer. Okay? Let's do this one. Again, when I analyze it, let's write it. 2x plus 1 equals 2x plus negative 1. Bring your balancing line down. Now, when I look here, and I'm analyzing it side by side, and then I'm comparing, they both have the same coefficient and variable, the same sign, plus 2x, but different constants, because this is a positive one, and this is a negative one, so that is just different. They are different places on the number line. So, with that being the case, let's go through the processing by subtracting 1 from both sides. So I'll subtract 1 here, subtract 1 here. Then left to right thinking, 2x, this goes away, equals 2x plus, these two signs are the same, so I add and keep the sign, negative 2. Now, this is a different picture. Now, I moved from left to right. Now, I'm moving from right to left. So this is a positive 2x. To get on the other side, I have to subtract 2x. Subtract 2x. Left to right thinking still. Again, these 0 out. They're the exact same thing. One's a positive, the other one's a negative. 0 equals. This can, if you want to keep it consistent, this would be 0 plus negative 2. So then, combine like terms on the same side. So 0 equals negative 2. We know it does not, so this is no solution. Okay? Move on to your next problem. So again, you want to follow your mathematical processing. So I am going to rewrite this here exactly how it is. There's no plus negatives. There's no invisible ones, coefficients to add. So then this is 4, 3/2 x plus 1. Now, don't forget that I have to multiply because parentheses means multiply, and I'm multiplying here. So what I want to do is rewrite this just exactly how it is, because there's nothing to do on this side. Now, 4 times 3/2 would be 4 divided by 2 would give me 2, and 2 times 3 would give me 6, so this is 6x plus sign. And then 4 times 1 would give me 4. At this point, honestly, I can stop right here because they're exactly the same, and when they're exactly the same, then it's all real numbers of x would satisfy that this problem will always ring true. The answer is infinitely many, but I'm going to show you how this process works. We'll keep with the processing. So I'm going to subtract 4, and so then left to right thinking, which is 6x. This goes away, equal sign, 6x plus 0, because it's 4 minus 4. I moved from left to right with my constants. So with my variable, I'm going to move from right to left. So this is a positive 6x, so I'm going to subtract 6x. Left to right thinking, 6x minus 6x will give me 0 equals, and we're going to keep it consistent for what we've already done, and that's 0 plus 0. So 0 does equal 0. So the answer to this problem is infinitely many, or all real numbers. Okay? Second one. So again,